time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Philadelphia. It's the 49ers and the Eagles. Coming up next.
I got all the voters. I swear to God, I've been at it for a minute. Climbing to the top, and this music was my ticket. Found a way to grind, turn a passion to a business. No limit, I'ma get it. Having millions as a witness.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. And we've got a classic in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl. Because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game. This is the one that's the real challenge.
I just know how to turn something silly into a milli. Got a lot to say, and a lot need to hear it.
With a chance to head to Arizona in 2 weeks' time for Super Bowl 57, we are underway now in the NFC Championship from the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by Mr. Irrelevant in the 2022 draft, a guy with something to prove, Iowa State's career passing leader, and that's Brock Purdy.
And just in case you didn't know in the days leading up to the NFC title game, you definitely know now. No rookie quarterback has ever won the Super Bowl. But this is getting towards uncharted territory. This is a monster deal. If this offense believes in it, which I believe that it does, they could be the ones to break that streak. And having spent time around this team, I'm starting to believe they're going to get it done.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Holding offense.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And he will be taken down, but there is a penalty marker on the field, and it's in the backfield. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. Open man is Juwan Jennings. On second down, McCaffrey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. McCaffrey running up the middle. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal. Now here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep. They stop short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. In a game of this magnitude, it's always good to get out to a great start, but a game of this magnitude, you go up early, that's a big deal.
It's a huge deal. Psychologically, you now have the advantage as well as on the scoreboard. And also, it's a settling effect for your team. You're in it now. You've got the lead. Let's just go play some more ball.
Rodrigo Blankenship now for the PAT. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Samson Abuka in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive, then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go, shh.
There is a hush indeed. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a fair catch is taken here, a step or two inside the 45-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. A beautiful fake. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and it's now 14-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Right now, they're in some uncharted waters, Charles. They haven't been facing deficits like this season. We're going to see what they're made of.
And I think the easy thing right now is for us to discuss how the home crowd can help them, carry them along. Bottom line, though, they've got to make plays to get the crowd back into it, to help them with the rest of their game. That means best players got to make those big-time plays right now. They need them in a big way.
They fought so hard to be here at home for the conference championship game. See if they can propel themselves to the Super Bowl. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result. Because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run with Sanders off the option, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Hurts sets up to throw it. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. The kick by Gold is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes a field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a 14-3 ball game. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That's caught out right by Jennings. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit, because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. 2nd year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. There's Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack. But when you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them.
Under pressure, they got him again. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
Here's Brett Kern now to punt this one away. And taken right on the 30. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Purdy winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give him credit. right. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Fast footwork by Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 56 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Another run with Sanders. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts got an open man. It's Scott. And they're going to get this up to midfield. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Gets it up past the 10 with a nice move. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They run with McCaffrey off the option. Dances by at the 20. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Tackle by Avonte Maddox. Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And this is good for a 1st down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Forced out to his left. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Purdy to throw it on first down. And that is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Purdy looking to throw. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he is going to have a Niners first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. To throw again on 2nd down. Purdy. That's caught by Jennings. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw, Purdy. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Blankenship's kick is good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it, and they do so right there.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And a loose football. And this is going to be 49er football.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover, as they'll try to get some points here before halftime. Following the fumble recovery, Purdy got a man. That's Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Purdy. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And now this ball picked up in the end zone. Remember, this is a live ball. reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the Battle of the Sea. He will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the AFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals doing battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. We continue on with a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Niners. And you'll see they've continued to run the ball well. It's been a staple of theirs all year as they look to move forward in these playoffs. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they didn't have quite the same kind of success running the football, but still, not bad for one half of play.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing is Hurts. Steps away to his left. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. This is brought in at the 21. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Purdy off the play fake. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. He'll decide to keep this once more. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Working with a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's the option going right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. He'll get this down to the 38. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to use his legs here. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. Purdy now to throw. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Purdy. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Purdy will look to throw again here. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Blankenship's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
From the 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's Brett Kern now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
The left tackle, Trent Williams, guilty there.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll find Ayuk open right side.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing here, Purdy.
Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
Scott to return it.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
An option handoff given to Sanders.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Throw left side, complete. That's Brown. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. And this is good for a first down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
Hurts.
This will be caught once again by Brown.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and a yard.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The Eagles on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
As long as we're having a good game so far, you know something? Rob has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Another run here with Sanders. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. It'll be Hurts on the option. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Back to throw. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Eagles are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, that last run for a 1st down, it really shouldn't be the last call for the defense. I don't care how many they've had in the box, they need to add more people.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. That's caught out right by Jennings. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. On 1st down, it's Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From just shy of midfield, Purdy. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Well, obviously the pass rush gets the glory and the statistics on this play, but the coverage, they deserve a ton of credit too. Denied open windows, erased the quarterback's targets one by one. Everywhere he looked, someone was covered. Only a matter of time before someone got there to bring him down.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Purdy looking to throw.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. That brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession, gigantic. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. In a 2-score game, obviously every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's swung out wide to Sanders.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The kick by Gold is good, and that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a 1-score game of 20-13. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
And right now they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode, but you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this game.
But this time of the year, playoffs, game of this magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously that you just give it up.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Oh, the return is Scott. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sanders. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts looking here for Smith downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
Into the hands of Sanders.
But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. He'll look to throw.
Finding Watkins. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Dancing to his left, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. The Sanders has got it complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may do it for this NFC title game. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And they take a knee. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the Eagles with a dime look, 6 DBs on third down. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken around the 12. And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.